up. I'm every day I want to line them up. So it's like boom, we got 7 things that we're gonna talk about every week. You know what I'm saying? 7 things that we're gonna talk about every week, and that's those these principles. Now we could talk about them in a myriad in many different ways. Let's just say it like that. So, but today's rant is entitled, as you've seen in the title, "The Economy of Your Life." Now, first things first, we need to go and talk about what is an economy, because many of us get it mixed up constantly. We constantly get it mixed up. What do you mean, Brother High Tim? People type in the word economy or economics. Let's go and look at economics real quick. I'm going to pull it up. I should have had it pulled up. We want the definition of economics. I'm going to switch the screen so that you can see it. All right, there it go right there. Economics. Can you see it? The branch of knowledge concerned with the production, consumption, and transfer of wealth, the condition of region or group or regard as regards material prosperity. Right now, did you see money in there? Did you see money in there? See, because a lot of us, we get economy mixed up with just, we think it's that it's just about money. No, it's about the control of resources. So what I'm asking you is, what is the economy of your life? Right? What resources? What are the most important resources in your life? We know some of the most important resources in the world, like, like what's a resource? What's an important resource? We know gas is an important resource, right? In life, we need gas so that we can function as a society, because gas is energy. We know energy. All things that create energy are important resources for us, right? And that's almost everything, because even the food we eat is, we eat the food because, well, we supposed to eat the food because it produces energy so that we could do work, right? So that we could build, right? But now what I want to ask you, and what I want you to start breaking down for yourself, is the economy of your life. What are the resources that you are managing in your life? Let Brother Hatim help you. If you've been listening to Ujamaa Journey Media, you should know by now, right? You should know, right? Because you should know. But I ain't gonna, damn. Did they show the definition? Did y'all see it? Y'all ain't see it. On my fault. Let's see. Did y'all see that? Y'all see that definition? If you've been to listen to Ujamaa Journey Media, you know the resources that you have direct access to. My fault, wrong way. Intuition, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. These are the resources that you have direct control over. These are all resources that have been used by people prior to you since the beginning of time in order to be able to live. Now, these resources make it possible for us to be able to come together and work together, make it possible for us to be able to communicate, right? Now, other resources that you have in your life, all of the resources that you have in your life are branched off of these 5 things that I just counted out for you: intuition, mental, mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. All of your resources are branched off of there. There's some form of these 5 right here. How are you using these in your life? Are you using these to push you towards greatness, or are you using them to stay stuck in the pit of despair? You understand what I'm saying? Are you managing the resources? Now, let me tell you the other resource that these 5 things combine to make even the most, for you, the most potent resource in your life. These 5 things make it possible for you to have relationships. See, now, this is my gripe with a lot of individuals, because a lot of people, they describe manhood as a money manhood, right? It's like, boom, the only way you could be a man is if you can provide. You know what I'm saying? And they're not even talking about providing intuition. They're not even talking about providing mental assistance in most cases. They're not talking about providing emotional stability. They're not talking about providing spiritual guidance, or even in many cases providing physical protection. What they are talking about in the society right now is providing money. That is what we have allowed our manhood to be descended. We have allowed it to be pushed down to and measured by, right? And that is not, money is not even a real resource. Money is a medium of exchange. Money is an illusion that we use to transfer one form of resource for another, or to transfer resources. Now check this out. If manhood has been reduced to pursue something that is illusionary, what type of life will that produce? Right? Now, bringing it back. So what we have to start learning how to do is to, first off, once again, as we talked about on Blunt Talk last night, start defining those borders. You know what I'm saying? Start defining those limits. Start defining those rules. And then really start having detailed conversations and start living what it means for us to be who we are. Because I wanted to bring it to this point right here. Here in Western culture, wealth is defined by how much money you have, or how many resources, physical resources that you have, right? But in our original definition, it wasn't how many things you control. It's about how many relationships you could harness. How many relationships could you use? How many relationships could you pull in? How many people do you have? You know what I'm saying? Are you an honored member of the community? Are you an honored elder? Are you an honored warrior? You know what I'm saying? A celebrated warrior. Are you a celebrated nation builder? Right? Can your call bring other people to your aid? For us, that was wealth. Why? Because we understand the truest resource. The truest resource has never changed. Delusion has been put upon us. But the true resource that we have is our relationships and other people. Now, my question to you is, how are you using the 5 resources in your life to improve the relationships in your life? Because in the relationships is where the wealth comes from. People in strong, healthy relationships are less likely to kill themselves. People in strong, healthy relationships are less likely to go hungry. People in strong, healthy relationships are less likely to be poor. People in strong, or better yet, let's even say it, let's keep it real. People in strong, healthy relationships won't even recognize, in many cases, poverty. Many of us grew up in families that were so tight and so strong that we didn't even know we was poor. Get the fuck out of here. What happened? So family, we got to really start looking at the economy of our lives. And can we control the resources that we have been already blessed with? And can we parlay those resources into creating things that will make our life beneficial, not only for us, but for our family, and once again, more importantly, our tribe? Because you already know the Ujamaa philosophy. If there was no tribe, there would be no family. If there was no family, there would be no individual. And then we would not be having this conversation. We would not be having these problems because there would be no individuals. You just have angry groups and shit. Unbalanced groups. Just trying to tell you, because a human being out here by itself ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Match a man up against a bear. No competition. Match him up against a little ass raccoon, really. No competition. In most cases, you might get a couple of good blows, but that raccoon gonna pretty much chew your ass up. Just saying. But yo, I got to get up out of here, family. I want to remind you and I want to thank you for joining us here on Ujamaa Journey. This has been the Old Man Ujamaa Rant. And I didn't even sound the war horn. Where my war horn at? As we say in Ujamaa, class is dismissed. We about to do that toast.